Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of October 5th through the 18th, 2020. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me. Or check the description box below for ways to reach me. If you want to reach me by phone, you can always request a call back, and if I don't get to you that day, I will eventually get to you. You stay in the call queue. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, is justice. We've got the Nine of Wands, the Hierophant, the Sun, Nine of Swords, the Devil, Page of Wands, and the Fool. All right, so I feel like you guys are debating. I feel like there is some sort of decision that needs to be made in regards to your relationship. If you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, or even if you're married, I don't know if something's going on where you're talking about divorce or questioning the commitment itself. If you are single, there may be options that you have, but you're trying to decide, who you want to move forward with. I feel like somebody is having commitment issues, like maybe you are contemplating if you should remain with someone who has commitment issues. So maybe you are trying to figure out like the relationship. You're trying to understand it. And what's funny is that I'm seeing that someone is your soulmate, but it's karmic. And let me clear that up, because I feel like all relationships have lessons, all relationships have karma. But this is one of those relationships where it might be difficult. It might feel like you're stuck with this person until a lesson is learned, or the relationship itself is just very difficult to navigate. And because, there are things that need to be burned off or things that need to be purified. Maybe if you believe in reincarnation, you owed this person there's a karmic debt that needs to be repaid. So maybe they looked after you in a previous life, and then this life, this is your turn to look after them. Or maybe something is kind of payback, something is being justified. So I feel like whatever is going on, you're getting whatever it is that you deserve, or whatever it is that you have put out. And it can be good or it could be bad, or maybe somehow it's a little of both. I also feel like some of you are in denial of who your soulmate is. It's like you're stressing about something. You're in denial of the truth, or the truth is like right in front of you, but you're like, I don't want to believe that, or you're just trying to look in another way or avoid it, but it's there. I feel like something isn't going away until you deal with it properly. Spirit is trying to get you to understand something within yourself. Some of you are maybe in committed relationships, but the thing is that you're being faced with temptation, and you're like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be married. I'm supposed to be in this committed relationship, but here this person is coming into my life and they're testing me. So it could be a situation like that too. You could be dealing with any sign, but I do have Taurus, Libra, Capricorn, maybe Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. I'm also feeling like somebody wants attention. Somebody is doing extreme things to get attention. So you might be doing something very out of character, and you're like, if this doesn't get their attention, I don't know what will. Maybe you're not even aware that you're doing things for attention too. So that is also something that you're needing to question. I do feel like maybe your efforts are being ignored, and at some point you might decide to give up or let go. You're like, you know what, I don't have time for this. Let me go where the attention is. So if someone does not give you the attention that you're wanting, I feel like you just eventually just like let it go, and you know, just go where the chips may fall. You're like, whatever, life is what it is, and you're just kind of letting go and deciding to take a new journey or go in a different direction. Now, what I'm also feeling, that a relationship starts off platonic and then gets really intense, or I almost wanted to say perverted, or maybe like you find out that someone is a perv. You're like, ooh, you're a pervert. Like something, like you didn't know something about your friend, and now you're trying not to look at them that way, but it's like you can't unsee something. You're like, oh my God, like I can't unsee it. Now I can't stop thinking about them inappropriately. You know, so I feel like you start to think about someone in a way that's inappropriate. So I'm not sure exactly what happens, but that's something that you're struggling with. Yeah. So I don't know, but it just kind of looks like whatever's going on in your love life, you're getting ready to start a new journey. Something also may end up becoming unhealthy or toxic. And so if it does, I feel that that's another reason why you may decide to let it go or move on. I see you becoming very protective of your feelings, and once your mind is made up, it's like that's it. You're letting go, or you're moving on. I don't know what happens here, because it looks like something starts off really well and then it gets weird or unhealthy in some type of way. If you're living with someone, I almost feel like someone is just like, I'm moving out. Yeah, I feel like you guys would decide to move out, or someone decides to move out from you. I'm seeing some sort of distance, and I see pride getting in the way of a situation. Someone also may have too much ego or they have too much pride to admit what they're really feeling. So they let pride break up the relationship. Yeah, you guys, I'm getting some sort of energy change here. Something might happen to make you realize that you're not ready for a relationship, and you decide to just focus on yourself. You're like, I need to heal some more. You might come to the realization that a relationship was very shallow, or it was very one note. You might decide or come to the conclusion that someone was only using you for sex, or you might feel that way. I mean, they might feel that way about you. I feel like something started off nice, like a vacation or a date, and then it turns sour. I feel like somebody throws something in your face. Okay, I don't know if you just heard that scream. That might be a sign. Oh my goodness. Okay, so someone has a difference of opinion of what soulmates are, or a difference of opinion of who their soulmate is. like you guys aren't seeing eye to eye, something in regards to soulmates. You're like, that's not what a soulmate is, or that's not what a relationship is. Two of Cups. See, yep, the Lovers. There's some sort of misunderstanding. And I feel like someone's going to get very defensive, very guarded. I feel like you're going to offend someone, or they're offending you. You're offending each other, put it that way. And then you both kind of go distant or go your separate ways and be like, well, you know, we can't see eye to eye, so just forget the whole thing. I feel like you're throwing the whole relationship away instead of trying to work together. Now, it's possible with Temperance here that you guys might decide like, okay, that was silly. Let's talk this out. Or you both just go off to heal on your own. I'm seeing an argument break out because of other people that's involved, or feeling like, oh, you still have feelings for that person, or you still call that person your soulmate. Like something's going on where, you know, you guys were connecting at first, having a good time, and then it gets ruined because of some sort of differences in opinions. I also feel that you had a psychic reading, and it's a misinterpretation of who your soulmate is. So either the reader misinterpreted who someone is to you, or you misinterpreted what the reader said. Like, for instance, you know, like I get a lot of comments where people's like, I know exactly who that is and I don't want to see that person. And then it turns out it's not that person. It's actually someone else. And, you know, I get it. Like, I've done that too. Like, I've had readers tell me something, and then I assumed it was one person. Or even with my own reading, it's like I'm assuming it's this person, and it's just like, oh no, it turned out to be somebody completely different. So I feel like something is misinterpreted in a reading, and now you realize like who the reading is about. I'm also seeing someone becoming jealous because of a fire sign. So someone gets jealous because someone is still close to a fire sign. And I feel like it's, you know, maybe like, for instance, those of you that have gone through the whole twin flame experience. So let's say, for instance, you're with a soulmate, you're spending time with a soulmate. And then this conversation comes up where somebody's like, yeah, but I'll always love my twin flame. Like, somebody's going to take offense to that instead of being like, well, I understand that, because, you know, I understand the twin flame connection is a powerful connection. You know, so someone is going to get offended by somebody saying, I'll always love this person. Or even if it's like, you know, a baby's mom and somebody's like, I don't want to be with them, but I'll always love them. I feel like the part where they say I don't ever want to be with them goes right over somebody's head. And it's like, all you heard was, I still love them. So something like, I just really feel like there's going to be some sort of miscommunication. Okay, so Five of Pentacles, I'm looking at the Devil and the Five of Swords. I do see someone feeling jealous or ignored, or someone feeling like you put them, like you might feel like somebody put somebody before you. You're like, you put that person before me. Why do you let this person get to you? Why do you let this person come in between us? So that also is a problem. I feel like there's issues in a relationship because somebody keeps putting someone from the past before you, or you keep doing that to them. You keep putting somebody from your past before your current person. Or someone is refusing to believe that they're being manipulated by their ex. They're like, no, I'm not. And it's just like, can't you see that this person says and does things to control you? And, you know, it's like one of those type of arguments. So, yeah, I feel like a relationship is is salvageable, but you guys are having to put your egos aside for it to work. All right, so those are the messages that I have. Hopefully it resonates. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Sending you love and grace.